we're going to gently remove the covers off the retaining pins for the taillight. Set that right there. Next, I'm going to take a screwdriver. I don't recommend using a power driver on this because it'll and a 3. Next, we're going to remove the plugs off all the lights, like so. Twist it, just a little twist. You got to push there's a small little retaining button on there. Just push that and turn it, and it should pop right off. There you go. All right, next thing we're going to do, I just put this t-shirt on my bench here just so that the lenses don't get tacked up too much. These are the old lenses right now. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start removing the old lens. To do that, I'm going to gently pry that little part up right there. Just let it pop out a little bit. Same with this one. And you can see it's got some adhesive in there. Some of the old factory adhesive. You figure it's 30 years old. So it's letting go pretty easy. Go around to the other side here. Do the same thing. You want to let go. There we go. And I'm gently, just super gently applying pressure to the seam. Just kind of spread them apart with my fingers as I'm pushing, as I'm releasing the tab. Here, I'm just gonna super gently. I don't want to crack anything or break anything. Let's see if I got something. There we go. Now start and let go. There we go. Alright, we're going to continue along, and now I'm going to, this just comes right out of the lens. That's the old lens right there. Here's the old lens. Set this aside. I'm going to set this old lens. I'm going to take this, set it aside. Okay, this red part stuck in the adhesive a little bit, but it should come right off. There we go. There we go. This adhesive just peels right off. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I'm just gonna put this off to the side. I think I'm gonna put some rubber gloves on. I'm gonna use a small screwdriver. Set these all off to the side here. And next we're going to remove the adhesive out of this old taillight lens. So to do that, this is the reflector part of it. Let's see what it looks like. I'm just going to pull that out of there. Using the screwdriver, I'm not necessarily going to scrape so much as I'm going to lift. Alright, there you go. I scraped all this out of there. And I've done a couple of these so far. This is a really gooey one. I mean, this is still soft. I probably could have reused it, but it was all full of dirt and everything else. So I'm just going to go with, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go clean it. Alright, so here we go. I got water down, simple green. I'm going to use water and just a soft brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by just spraying a simple green on here. Be careful not to scratch this part. Next, I'm going to dry it off. Everything. Back. I gave these a thorough chance to dry out, so they're all nice and dry now. I blew them off with air, and then I just kind of let them air dry a little bit after washing them with a little bit of simple green and some water. So now we're going to go ahead and grab some lenses and change them out. Alright, so here's the new lens. And if this is something you're thinking about doing, I would highly recommend it. I mean, if you've got a Fiero and you're looking at kind of dressing it up a little bit, making it a little bit nicer, you know, you can look at the comparison between the old one and the new one. I mean, amazing. So definitely do it. Go ahead and move some of the stuff out of the way. I'm going to put the lens on a soft surface, just like that. And I'm going to take this red portion right here and insert it back in. There's kind of a little bit of a trick to this. If you put it to the front side first and then set it in flat, just like that, you can kind of see how it looks. All right, next step, take this portion here and fit that right in there. So you can kind of see how that's going to look. It's going to look pretty good, huh? Not bad. Now, what we're going to do, take that right there, the reflector portion of it, and I'm going to use a little bit of silicone. I'm going to put it right around the edge because I'm not planning on taking these apart again. I want to be sealed. I don't want any water to get in there. So I'm going to use a little bit of silicone and put it along the edge. I'm not going to get crazy. I just want a small bead. Alright, let's make sure that I got all the spaces. I'm going to put a little bit more right here, I think, because I want them quick right through there. Looks pretty good. Just want to make sure it's continuous. Like I said, I don't want a lot. I just want a little bit so it stays sealed up. That's all. Not too much. Alright, so here we go. Here goes the lens right here. Okay. What you need to be careful of is if you turn this lens over, all the stuff's going to fall out. So what I highly recommend is take the reflector assembly with the silicone on there, turn it over like that, and then gently put it in place, just like that. Okay, snap the all the snaps on there, just like that. I had to help that one a tiny bit. Alright, turn this around. Still got the soft surface down. That one snapped in, that one snapped in, and that one snapped in. Alright. So now we have a completed taillight assembly. I'm just going to kind of clean these little spots up just a little bit, like that. Okay. Just like that. And these are brand new lenses, and you know, you've already probably checked the price on them. They're a lot of money. So I do not want to scratch them. I don't want to do anything to harm them in any way. So now I'm going to go ahead and put them back on the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reinsert all these lights. And if it doesn't seem like it's the right light, it probably isn't. So just go ahead and put them back in. Alright, that's all. There we go. Ease nice and gently. Kind of ease it back in there. There we go. Like that. Put the pins back in. Alright, and by hands we're going to screw them back in. So the Phillips screwdriver. And now I'm going to put our little caps back on. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use the Novus wipes that are provided with the lenses, and I'm just going to wipe them down real quick just to clean them up. Okay, so the right one's been replaced. So you can kind of see the old one is on the left, the new one is on the right. I'll turn the light down so you can kind of see what they look like, but you can tell there's a big difference in the brightness and everything else. The car's not running, so it's running off battery, but still you can tell. I mean, look how much brighter they are.